Hi guys, it's MidWest-SmilesASMR here, and this video is just going to be a compilation of most of the videos that I've posted on my channel to help you guys relax and, be calm. Thank you guys so much for over 400 subscribers. You guys are absolutely awesome. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. I think this makes a really unique sound. I don't even know what this is, but it smells good. Alright, next up we have this. It doesn't really make the best tapping sounds, but the lid sound should sound really good. Here we have some stuff to wash your beard if you have a beard. This is not for me, I obviously don't have a beard. Beard, guys. smells like 99% alcohol. I'll spray it once. It smells like pepper. Literally just smells like pepper. Pepper and alcohol. See what that is? Stay puffed. There's slime in there, but it's like really old. When these came out, I remember I went to so many Walmarts looking for it. This was years and years ago. Was it worth it? No. I used to be like in love with these. I feel like I ate so many that my taste buds fell off. I know this isn't the actual lid, but it still makes sound. We're just gonna put some of this on your face. Alright. Right here. Right here. Okay. What about up in this? Up over here. And then maybe in this corner. And then all around. Alright, next up we're just gonna look real close. Alright. Right here. Can you hear that? Okay. Next up, you know what it is. If you're new to the channel, you're about to know what it is. have a big toothbrush. Alright. Can you feel this? Yeah, okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna draw on your face. Very simple. Alright. Is your eye getting a little blurry? I'm sorry about that. Might have got that in your eye there. Do you remember what color I'm using? It's blue, right? Yes. Let's wipe your eye off again. Alright, here you go. Alright, and this might be, I think this is gonna be the last trigger. We just have a pencil. Same thing like the Sharpie, I'm just gonna draw on you real quick. Okay, good. That is dusty. There's chickens. It's a bug zapper. And this remote. I'm not gonna click the buttons on it, I don't know what it does. You can see the light from outside. And that's my backyard right there. You see all the stuff back there? I might go outside in this video as well. There's some stuff on here I can't show, so I'll try to not show it. Why is this one upside down? I don't even know what was in this can. There's just random stuff out here. Got crusty scissors. I'm not gonna spray this. I have no idea what's in this. I'm assuming it's water. This is for my adult cat, and then this is for our kitten. As you can see, even though it's two different foods, they both end up eating each other's food. This is real, by the way. There's a lot of random stuff over here. guys have never played this game, it's amazing. I actually kind of like it more than Pokemon. This is a tattooing book. As you can see, right here. Right here, right here, right here. That is one of the author's tattoos. And then on the next page, here we have some lens wipes. Lens wipes for your glasses. These have no alcohol in them because if you are unaware, alcohol can destroy your glasses. That's what they look like. And last but not least, we have my friend's camera. I honestly want to record on this one that it has a very nostalgic feel to it. Because of the fact that this is a real alligator head, and the more that you do this, it can damage the skull. So, you know, like I see flakes of whatever coming off of it, and that's kinda probably not the best. Brush his head. Okay. I wanted to play the Oblivion remaster or the remake, but just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. It sounds so different. The sounds sound like nothing. Mr. Alligator, how are you doing today? Oh, not good. Okay, what seems to be the problem? Oh, your teeth are hurting. Okay, I think we can get that checked out. Why don't you explain that a little bit further while I put some gloves on, okay? Yeah, okay. So, how long have you been experiencing this pain? A few weeks. Okay. You honestly should have come a bit sooner if you were feeling pain. Alright, I got the gloves on, so I'm just gonna take a general look, and we're gonna see if we have any visible cavities or anything of the sort. Can you tell me, like, where the pain is coming from? Like, is it coming through here? Right here? Or is it coming from the other side right here? You're not sure? Okay, then we'll look all the way around and see what we can find, okay? Alright. So I have the tools right here to check real quick. So what I'm gonna need you to do is you're gonna have to turn your head kind of like this. Yes, okay. There you go. Let me take this off. We don't want to be poking you with this plastic. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna check your teeth real quick. You know, I am seeing a few missing teeth. Do you have a reason for that? We definitely did not do that here. Oh, that happened while you were eating. Okay. Right, okay. I understand. Any of the teeth that you are missing, unfortunately we can't replace. But any of the teeth, if they have any cavities, we can definitely get those checked out and help you, alright? Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. So, on this side, at this back portion here, we can see a little bit of a cavity, as well as in this back area, alright? Some of the other teeth have a little bit of plaque on them, but we can get that off once we brush your teeth and clean them. Alright, let's check the other side. Right off the bat, I noticed one right there, as you can see in the back section. Yeah. In that back area right there. And yeah, I do see some more missing teeth over here. Again, that's not really nothing to worry about. There's nothing we can really do about it, so you shouldn't panic over it. You know, you've had those for a long time. They've been gone for a long time. Okay. Alright. So, I see 2 visible cavities. So we're gonna get those worked on very quickly, okay? So let's have you sit back up. And what we're gonna do is I think we're just gonna go in with a general cleaning first, and then we will get the cavities fixed, alright? So right here we have a little brush, like finger toothbrush. This is gonna get the light stuff off, and then we're gonna go to a normal toothbrush, and then we will get you with some medicine and get that out, get the cavity out, okay? So we have this right here, and we are going to put on some of this toothpaste. It's for sensitive teeth, and since you have a cavity, we're gonna use that, alright? Does that sound good? Okay. Alright, we have it on there. Okay, and we're just gonna check your teeth here. Alright. That doesn't feel too bad, does it? No? Okay. Just gonna get all around. Make sure when you brush your teeth, you're going all around on each side. We're gonna do the bottom section first. Okay, now let's check that top section again, your top row. All right. small toothbrush. The small toothbrush is all done. We don't have to use it anymore. Now next we're gonna go in with the back of this right here. This is just gonna help me identify the little pieces of black that got stuck on. We're not going to use this one. We're not gonna use this because it's a bit sharp and I don't want your gums to bleed. So we're gonna go in with this one that's smoother. Alright. Yep. So very carefully, we're just gonna go around. Pick at anything we see, you know what I mean? There you go, okay. This part's not gonna take too long, necessarily. Can you feel this back here on the roof of your mouth? Yes, okay. We just gotta make sure of that sometimes, make sure everything's good. Even in the back, and where your tongue would be right here. You know? Alright. Let's see. It's all looking good here. Okay, so it's just a tiny, very tiny bit of black, nothing too major, so we can get that out of the way pretty quickly. We're gonna go in with a little bit of a deeper brush here with a toothbrush, not like the finger brush because the finger brush has very small bristles. We wanna go a bit deeper, you know, just in case there is any underlying black that could be forming a cavity without us really knowing, alright? So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna put on the same toothpaste, and then afterwards we are going to go and get into those cavities, the two that you have. All right, does that sound good? Yeah. Okay. So we have the toothpaste again. I'm gonna put some in the lid here. Okay. And then we're just gonna get that on. Okay, now we're just gonna go back in and we're gonna go in with a quick brush, okay? Very quick. We don't have to go too slow on this one because we've already gotten out most of the stuff, but this is just for that extra protection. Right there. All right. Make sure this is good. Make sure everything's cleaned up. Let's see. Do your teeth still hurt? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So we haven't dealt with the cavities yet. Alright, let's go in a little bit more. Alright. Okay. I think you're all good there. We don't have to use this toothbrush anymore. You're done and all the cleaning, but now we're gonna have to get onto the portion that the people hate the most. Most people hate it, you know, even though you're an alligator. I feel like it's still very unpopular, and that's getting your cavity taken out. It's not gonna be very hard to do. We're just gonna put some medication in, we're gonna numb your mouth, and then we are going to drill them out, okay? Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Alright, let me go get the tools that we need, and I will be right back, okay? Just sit here. What the heck? Where did you get this from? Why did you bring a rabbit into my office and start eating it while you have a cavity? You know that rabbits cause cavities. I can't believe you brought him in here. You want me to give him back? No. You need to get your cavity sorted out first, and then maybe I'll give it back, okay? Yeah, alright. Okay, so now time to address the cavities. So, basically what we're gonna do here is very, very simple, okay? I'm gonna go in with this little syringe here. This is gonna have numbing medicine on it. Basically, we're gonna go right here at this portion of the back of your mouth, as well as on this side, that portion there. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna use this drill right here. It's a new high-tech drill. There's no drill bit at the top. You're gonna hear a noise and you're not even gonna feel it, okay? Does that sound good? Yeah. Alright, so let's get this area numbed up, okay? So I'm gonna have you lean on your side like this. Alright, thank you. And we're just gonna take this out. And basically, I'm gonna put in this numbing medication. Numbing medication. Okay. I'm gonna put some of that in here. Alright. The numbing medication is in. Numbing medication. Okay. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this back in here. We gotta make sure it's all swabbed up and ready to go. Alright. And you're gonna feel a very, very slight sting, okay? And we're just gonna... Okay. So that's the first side complete. Alright. That didn't really hurt, did it? No. Okay. We're gonna go in one more time, so we're gonna have to repeat the process. So we have the numbing cream again. Alright. Okay. And now we're going to get that back in. Okay. You ready? Again, this is only going to sting a very slight amount. Alright, you ready? Alright. So that is that right there. So we're gonna wait a second. Are you feeling numb? Yes? Okay. That's good, that's good. That is good. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the pick one more time, this little pick. I'm gonna see if I can get any decay out before I go in with the drill, okay? So I'm gonna take one more look. It seems to be pretty deep, but judging by looking at it, there was not significant amounts of decay to where you would need a root canal. Okay. Everything seems to be ready. So we're gonna get in with this drill here. And this is gonna be very simple, okay? I just need you to take deep breaths in and out, okay? And just try to be still, alright? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, that looks a lot better. That looks better. It might not show up really well, but it is definitely better than it was before. Okay. Does that feel better? Oh wait, you can't feel it because you're numbed. Alright, and you'll expect it in a couple of hours, and it will be a bit sensitive, so be careful what you eat. Definitely do not eat any more rabbits, okay? I'll give you the one back at the end, but I suggest you don't eat too many because they're gonna cause cavities, okay? Yeah. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go in with the other side, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. So that was both sides completed. Your cavity should be gone, and that will be the end of your procedure. Alright? Yeah. Okay. We'll just bill that to your insurance, and everything should be covered from there. You have yourself a really good day. Oh, am I forgetting something? Yep, the rabbit. Okay, let me get your rabbit real quick. Alright, here is your rabbit. I know I didn't mean to take it from you, but you shouldn't have been eating it while getting your teeth worked on, you know what I mean? Alright, you can have him back. Alright, I hope to see you again. If anything goes wrong, give me a call, okay? Alright, goodbye. I'm pretty sure we got these at a thrift store. I like that sound. Okay. Can you see me? Do you hear that? Do you hear the difference? Listen. Smell that real quick. Garlic powder, garlic powder. Just look at the garlic powder. Wow. Little suction cup. It doesn't really, like, that seems very loud. Okay, but I really like that noise right there. Like, that's unique. I also like this frosted blue. you see what I'm pointing at? Can you see that? It tells you what you're filling at, how many ounces and how many milliliters. I don't know, man. But again, I never had a vanilla that tasted good because I've had a few. What? What are you doing? I think she's scared of the storm. Just look into there. The backdrops. First thing I got here is a flashlight. Now, don't be afraid, I'm not going to turn it on because I know bright lights are kind of like, I purposely have the lights dim for a reason. You know, people don't like bright lights, especially in ASMR. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do this. So just imagine it's on, you know what I mean? Like, so like, just follow it. Just follow it. See that? So where is it right now? What corner is this? Good, good. What about right here? Right there. Good. Okay. Just look inside. Look inside. Do you see it getting bigger and smaller? Yeah. You see that? By the way, if I were to turn this flashlight on, it would be so bright. It's not even funny. It's these like lights, not like the old ones where it's like a yellow kind of light. Alright. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because that doesn't really make a trigger. Same with this one. I feel like this isn't gonna make much of a trigger, but I have these little tweezers here and I'm just gonna kind of tweeze. I don't know if that's like the term. know it's pluck. Yeah. You got something in your eye. And I don't know if you can hear me touching the camera because, by the way, like, if you guys don't know, I use a microphone. But I guess it's the way I film that makes it really not sound like it, you know? It's still not professional, trust me. It's a $40 microphone. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but... And I cannot use the webcam microphone because it'd be way too loud. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to scratch the camera. Alright. If you can't tell, I don't even know what I'm doing. Just random stuff. It's kind of like when I make these videos, they're going to be a lot more random because it's like I'm just doing what's around me or what I can find in my room. Whereas when it's daytime, you know, I can do whatever I want. Alright, we're going to do the next trigger, which I think this one will be pretty cool. Hopefully it picks up right. I have some Sharpies. As you can see, Sharpies. I really like the frog. These are like the only Sharpies I've ever purchased. And this is from 2022. Hey, they're all still good. They are fine point. So just like the regular ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing colors. And you have to tell me what color it is, okay? So, start off. What is this one? Well, this is already off to a bad start because some of you are probably going to say green when this is in fact blue. That's bad. Okay, what about this one? It should be easy to tell. Red. Very good, very good. That is red. And what about this one? That's easy to tell. Pink. Almost kind of like Patrick. Patrick Star Pink. And what about this one? Okay, and again, some of you would probably say that that is yellow. Maybe it is. I don't even know. It looks orange. See how it's like changing color? It's an optical illusion. What about this one? Lavender, maybe. That's what it seems to look like. And one more. I feel like this is gonna pick up good at all. That is green. That's the mint green. Wait, let's put these side by side. You tell the difference now. Okay, what if I mix them up? Do you know which one's which? What is this one? Which one's this? Wow, which one's this one? They almost look the same in real life. Okay, if I hold them at like a certain angle. Okay, this video is so stupid. Here you go, you can have all of them. Every single one right here. You just have to give me a like on the video. You like the video, you get all these Sharpies. That may or may not be all dry. This gotta be the most experimental video I've done. This is just like nothing, you know? But I guess that's honestly how I like my videos. Random, you know? Now, most of my videos aren't random. I hope you guys know that. Like, I do put effort into my videos. I edit my videos. But videos like this, I love these kinds of videos. It's just kind of nonsensical. And speaking of that, next up we have pencils. Has nothing to do with what I was just talking about, but... So you're just gonna look in here real quick. Tell me, can you see through that pinhole? No, you're blind, okay? So you can't see at all. You can't see a single thing. No. You're seeing lights in there. Okay. Can I see through it? Yeah, I can. Okay, that means you guys are blind. I'm just kidding. Okay, is this even visual ASMR? I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so here we have like 100 different pencils. Look at all those. Look at every single one of those. You're gonna look at all of them, okay? Look at them. Kind of looks like a hedgehog. If I put them too close. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like the Sharpies, I'm gonna get a random set. I'm gonna pull them out. You're gonna tell me the color, okay? This has to be the worst selection of colors ever. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the game with these colors. I just want you to look at these. Would you have gotten these right? Half of them weren't even picking. Wait. They're literally changing colors in my hand. What the heck? This one's like mustard yellow. These are all bad. Look at these. Look at these. Don't get these. Don't get these ones. Don't get these ones. I bet you could tell me the color of this one. That's easy, right? It's white. White on the camera. Okay. Whoa, what about this one? Oh, that's white again. Wrong. It's whatever this color is, purple. Oh, actually, this is lavender. Let's get a side by side. Okay, you can definitely tell side by side. Side by side, side by side. I wish I could cover the camera more, like cover the whole camera, but I think it's because this is like almost like a fisheye camera. I don't know what's up with that. Just look at the tips of them. You see that they're blurry? Which one's closer? Okay, let me get two different colors. Why am I doing that with two colors that look the exact same? Let's do this one, and let's do this one. Okay. You can tell these apart, correct? Red and blue. Okay. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna tell me which one's closer, okay? So which one's closer to you? Which one's closer? Blue. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Now, I'm gonna move them around, and you tell me when to stop, okay? Tell me when. You're not telling me when. Hey, listen. Stop. Okay. Which one are you looking at right now? What is in front of your face? Red? Yep. You are correct. You are very smart. Okay. So, I need you to tell me when the red one goes out of your sight, okay? So don't even look at the blue one. Stop looking at the blue one. Why are you looking at it? Don't look at it. Because the red one's gonna disappear. I think it's gone. You didn't say anything. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry, my bad. I didn't hear you. Okay. So you did see the red one disappear? Yeah. Don't be lying to me. Don't lie to me. Okay. Now this time we're gonna do it with blue. I'm gonna flip them. Okay? We're gonna flip them. So this is blue, correct? Do not watch red. Red is gonna make you crazy if you look at it. Oh, you saw it disappear. Okay, good, good, good. 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 Can you hear that? Yeah. Can you feel this? Maybe. Okay. You might be a little crazy if you could feel that. We have lost the plot entirely. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But this is kind of fun, so like, I guess that's what you do, right? Speaking of fun, the video that I was making a couple days ago was a skit where, should I say it? Yeah, I'll say it, because I'm probably not even gonna upload it, but let me know. It's a skit where like I found a drink in the fridge, and then I drink it and I turn into a puppet, and then I try doing ASMR. It's so stupid, but it was so funny. Like, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I just didn't want to upload it because I'm like, okay, this is kind of corny, but If you want to see it, let me know. I know you guys watch these videos entirely. Okay, let's get a... Why? Too much pencil action here. Okay, next up. I got something good. So, I guarantee you're a bit broken. You know, you got a little bit of loose screws. But first, let me brush you off real quick. You see this? See this brush? No, this is not the brush you use for barbecuing pork, okay? No, it's not that. It's a miniature one of those. So you're just gonna sit still, stop moving. Okay. Oh, I'm doing this on your eyeball, I'm sorry. Close your eyes then. You got like crust in your eye. Okay. Okay. Almost done. And... Okay. Does that feel better? No? You might need to keep your eyes shut the entire time then, I don't know. Don't know what to say to you. Okay. So, you're gonna see this little device here. This is a very special device, okay? You wanna know why it's so special? Why is it special? You wanna tell me? You got no idea. Okay, that's what I expected. It's special because it can get bigger and smaller, okay? So right now, would you say that this is big or small? You don't know? Okay. Well, let me show you first. What would you say it is now? Is it bigger or smaller? Big. Okay. So you're gonna tell me if it's big or small, okay? So it's big. Big. What about now? Small. Yep, small. It's smaller. Smaller. Okay. What about now? A little bit bigger. Okay. That's correct. I did not go all the way out. Okay. So a little bit bigger. And what about now? Big all the way. Okay. And one more. Small again. Correct. We need to put you on a game show because you're getting everything right. That's right. Okay. So, what else? Yeah. I think you got a couple loose screws here. So you see all of these. Which ones are these ones right here? You know what? That's not a fair question to ask because I think you have a bit of blurry vision. I'll just give you the answer. It was Phillips. Okay. Let's see. So, here we have the screwdriver. Okay. And you notice not a screw head in there. That's because I just took it out. But we're going to go through a couple, okay? Why don't we? This is 0.8. If you can't tell, which you can't because it's very blurry, it's a flathead. Okay? I hope you don't have a flathead. Because you got a brain in your head. Okay. So just sit still. Stop moving. Don't shake, okay? Okay. I gotta fix those screws, okay? Wait. Well, there we go, okay. Hey, sit still. Do you always move like this? Look at that, you're closing your eye. Your one eye. Okay. There we go. Okay, all done right there, okay? Was I poking you in the eye? Yeah. Okay, well I told you to close your eyes, so. And you were moving. Not my fault. Okay, what next? I don't even know what this is. Actually, no, let's not do that one. You just had a small one, so let's do the big one. This is a T20. T20 for Torx. You can't even see it, it's all blurry, everything's blurry. You need to go to the eye doctor and get your vision checked. Why are you looking up? What do you want to see up there? What's up there? That thing right there. You want to tell me what that is? It's a light. Yeah, look back down. Stop turning. Why are you looking away? Stop. Stop. What are you looking at? Okay, what do you think that is? It's a computer and a squishy pig. Okay, get back here. You gotta stop looking away. Getting distracted. I can't help you if you're getting distracted all the time. And you're looking away again. Stop, stop, stop. Focus. Focus. What are you looking at? Where are you going? Hey. Okay. I think I'm gonna quit with that because you can't focus at all. You're a bit too crazy. I maybe fixed like 1 or 2 loose screws, but I didn't get them all because you didn't want to sit still. So, what else do we have for you today? I don't even know, honestly. There might be something for you. What about this remote? This remote. Just look. What did you think that was? What was that? Look one more time. Look one more time. That's like that thing from the Men in Black. I just wiped your memory. You better look at it because I'm about to wipe your memory. Whoa. Okay. Do you like that better or do you like this one? Okay, look. So I'm gonna hold it like this. See how it glows? You're gonna tell me when it goes out of your sight, okay? Out of your sight. Okay. Alright. Can you see that? What color is that right there? Red. Okay. Now what about this? Purple. Can you see that from here? Can you see that from here? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, so you're just gonna look at that, okay? Just keep looking at it. Just keep looking at it. Yep, you can see it. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like 3D. You see that right there? Right there, right there. Did it disappear? Yes. Okay. Tell me when it disappears, alright? It's gone. Okay. That is correct. That is correct. And if you see me looking up this way, that's where my monitor is. I tried to kind of center it. And also I can hear what I'm doing. So that's new. I've never done that before. And also, I'm sorry if you hear my chair. It's like so old and it's literally falling apart and I hate it so much. I'm trying to sit still. So, like, literally not move whatsoever. If I, like, lean back and forth, you're gonna hear it. Pretty good sounds, but we're gonna get to the next thing. By the way, I'm recording on like a really cheap webcam that I literally got for free. I don't think the picture looks really that bad, so if I want to record a video directly from my computer, which it would be way easier to do that, but again, if you guys don't really like the color, or it doesn't look as good, just let me know. Feedback is the best thing. Whoa, that makes a weird sound. It like made it way louder. I like the sound of this one. I feel like the microphone is way more sensitive on computer. It really didn't sound like that on my phone, and I think it's because the USB isn't as good on the phone as opposed to the computer. I kind of wish this microphone was like all around, but it's not. It is only in the front. If you go to the back, can't hear it, but listen. Alright. This makes a different sound as well. That sounds crazy. Okay, I think this, I don't remember what video this was in, but this is some copper wig. Yeah, I remember the case made really good sounds. I don't even remember if I ever used these. I think I did, like one time. They don't really work for what the job I was doing. And also you can see like, okay, I don't know where I'm pointing, but you can look at my TV and you can see my setup. I really do like the tapping on that. That sounds really good. Alright, I'm gonna do like 2 more triggers, guys. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. I guarantee it's not gonna really be that long. Again, it's just because, it's a test, it's experimental. But again, let me know if you guys if you like this, if you like more, not super really thought out kind of videos, you know what I mean? I just wanted to post something for you guys, because again, I really don't know, really the future of this channel, because of, what's going on with, like my dad's work schedule and stuff, because that could change everything, and what would really change everything is if my dad, didn't work anymore, like if he quit the place he's at now, that would basically make it impossible to make videos, is what I'm saying. So yeah, that would suck a lot, you know. I'll let you guys know about that. I think this was in a video at some point. I thought that was gonna make better sounds. I mean, it's alright. It's kind of crazy. I know the exact like time that I got this. It was literally last year, during Easter, so it was literally about a year ago. And I was at my friend's house, and we were like we were in a different city, not where he lived. And we were just out because, you know, there was a lot of Easter stuff going on, and we stopped in this flea market, and I bought him a Donkey Kong like little plush. I bought him a Donkey Kong plush, and then I bought these as well because it was super cheap. Like, everything there was cheap, which was really awesome. The most expensive thing was the Donkey Kong plushie. It was like $8, but it was worth it. It's really cool. But these were like only a couple dollars a piece. They didn't have like many of them, but. And then like 5 minutes later, we took a picture with the Easter Bunny. After I bought these, like, he was just there. It was really funny. Alright, I'm gonna do one more trigger and then I'm gonna be on my way. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the glasses case because I think that makes really good sounds. Oh, hello. My name is Dr. Smiles, and I will be helping you today. What are you coming in for today? Do you have an appointment? No? Okay, well, it's not a busy day, so no need to worry about it. Normally, we don't really do that, but, you know, slow day, so we can let anybody come in at the moment. What do you need today? Just a general checkup, quick checkup. Okay. So, since you didn't make an appointment, let's get a little bit of information from you, like your name, your address, stuff like that, alright? So, what's your name? Alright. Your phone number? Alright, and I'm gonna need your address. Okay, and we can also take your email, but that's optional. Do you want that? You do? Alright. That's just to make sure that if we can't get through your phone number or send you your mail, you know, for your payment, we gotta have multiple ways to do it, you know? Alright, so your email. Alright, so we got everything down. I'm gonna put that off to the side there, and we're going to get this checkup started. So first, I'm going to put on a pair of gloves to ensure that we are clean. And that if you do have anything wrong, you know, that it won't be an issue, you know. So there's that glove right there. And this is a new type of gloves that we've never really used before. Normally the other ones, I don't know if you ever really wear gloves, they have powder in them. purchase them. I just deal with the general checkups and any health issues that people have. Alright, so the first thing is I'm going to check around on your head and anywhere like around your face or your arms. Make sure you don't have any scratches, bumps, bruises, anything that might be of note. And so we're just gonna look real quick. Alright, so just sit still for a moment and I'm gonna just check around. I'm just gonna check here. Right there. Okay. Okay, so on over by your cheek, I am noticing a little bit of a scratch. I don't know if that's a pimple or have you noticed that in the mirror lately? No? Okay, well, we're just gonna check up on that. I'm gonna kind of just touch it. Tell me if it hurts. Did that feel like anything? It had a sting to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because that kind of seems like it could, I don't know if it's an infection or anything, we're going to put a band-aid on it with some medication on it. Is that alright? Yeah, okay. So let's get that real quick. So right here, we have the bandages. And we're almost out. You got lucky. There's only 2 left. So let's get one of these for you. And as you can see, we have one. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this off, but before we do, we're going to get some medication on it. So as you can see, we have the triple antibiotic cream here, and what we are going to do is we're going to take off the little clear pieces right here, the little white strips. And we are going to take our antibiotic medication here. I'm not going to prescribe you with anything because this doesn't seem very major. But what we're going to do is we're going to dab that on there, just very gentle, not a huge amount because we don't want it spilling out on the sides of the bandage. So just, as you can see, right? So that is on there now. And we are just going to apply that to you real quick. Alright, we're good. Wait. Alright, we're good. We got it on. Does it feel good? Yeah? Okay, we're good. Alright, so next up, we're going to check your arms now that because we're going to kind of work our way around. And then we're going to do some like eye exams, eye tests, make sure that your eyes are functioning well, everything's doing good. Then we'll go on to your ears, make sure your ears don't need cleaned or anything. And yeah, so first, we are going to check your eyes, okay? So what we're going to do here is I'm going to hold up a certain amount of numbers on my hand, right? Just one hand, not 2. You're only got it. It's going to be quick and simple, okay? If you can get these numbers correct, you don't have anything really wrong with your eyes, perspective-wise, like looking at me. Do I seem blurry? Can you see me well? I'm clear, okay? So I'm just going to do it, and then we're going to say the number, all right? Does that sound good? Okay. 2, all right. 4, okay. 3, alright. 5, and 1, okay. Most people, like 99% of people pass that. That's a very simple test, but we need to do it anyways for a general checkup. You understand? Alright. Alright, next up. I'm going to check your arms for any scratches or bruises, and then actually we'll go back to your ears after that, alright? So just real quick, hold your arm out just like this, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm just going to look. So give me your left arm real quick. Okay. So, wait. No, okay. So you do have like a mole on your arm. Might be cancer. Nothing to worry about, though. Don't even think about it. You know, everyone's got moles, okay? Don't think about it. Could be cancer. Probably not. You're good. You're good on that arm, okay? Okay. Let's check your other arm real quick. Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing like a deep cut on your arm that looks fresh. Do you know what happened there? Did you even notice that? Okay, you do know what happened. Oh, you got attacked by a cat. Okay, so because you could get cat cat scratch fever, there is a chance that this could get infected, and it looks very fresh. It is not scarred over yet. We're gonna clean that up very quickly for you, okay? Does that sound good? All right, so we have just a couple tissues here, a little bit of tissues, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this isopropyl alcohol. Now, this isn't entirely recommended, but we don't want to run the risk of infection here. So, very gently, all we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We're almost out of this as well. We need someone to buy us new products. The nurses have been slacking. And all we're going to do is we're just going to do this and flip it upside down and get a little dab of it. Okay, just a dab. Just a drop. It goes a very long way. This is very strong, so you might want to cover your nose, do whatever you got to do. All right. Does that burn a little bit? It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's going to go away very quickly. Okay. Does it feel better? Is it the stinging is going away? Okay. That's what we like to hear, you know. All right, let me get that thrown away real quick, and then we can get back out to the ears, and we're going to clean your ears out in case you need it. All right, so we got the tissue with the isopropyl alcohol thrown away, and now we're going to check your ears real quick. So what I'm going to need you to do is you're going to turn your head one way. I'm going to shine a light in there, look around, see if there's anything. If I can see the back to your eardrum, you're good, you're clean. If there's a little bit of earwax, it's fine. You know, earwax is supposed to be there, but if there was a blockage, then we're gonna have to clean it out a little bit. All right, sound good? Okay, let me go grab that flashlight real quick. Okay, so I have the flashlight here, right here, just a simple flashlight. It might be a little bit bright. That's why I'm saying turn your head. Make sure you're not looking directly at it. You shouldn't be looking at me if I'm checking your ears. So, very quick and simple. All right, turn your head, and we're gonna look. I don't know. Move your head a little bit more. Let's see. I mean, it looks pretty clean. I mean, there's like, when there comes to colors of earwax, there's like the yellow. That means it's good. But if it's that darker color, that means it's been sitting there. That ear looks pretty good. So I think you're good, to be honest, with that ear. Yeah, you can hear out of that ear. Okay, so I need you to turn your head the other way, and I'm going to check your ear on that side. So this definitely looks more blocked. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely more blocked, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna do a really quick little rundown. I'm gonna run some water by your ear, and then I'm gonna put a Q-tip in, and we're gonna just try to scrape that out a little bit. All right, sound good? Yeah. So I have the Q-tips here, right here. Once again, we are almost out. I'm about to fire one of my nurses if I see one more item that's about to run out. Anyways, you're not a part of that. So, we got it open. And we're just gonna use one because we can use both sides, and you're only using it on your one ear. We're just doing it on the one ear, so I'm gonna get you, so tilt your head kind of like this, and just sit there for a second, okay? Yeah, okay. So you're gonna feel that water, right? Right there. Okay, that should be good. So you might feel a warm sensation in your ear, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with the Q-tip right here, and I'm gonna go around and just try to get it, okay? All right. Okay, I think a portion of it came off. Let me rub that off real quick. All right, let's go back in on this side, and then we'll flip it over. Okay. almost looks spotless at this point. Alright, let's get this fixed real quick. Alright. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna go in one more time, and it should be completed. Alright, so we got it. And we're good. So your ears are a lot cleaner. Does that feel better? Do you feel like it's more equal now? Yeah. Okay, that is good. That's good. That's what I like to hear. No pun intended. Alright. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're just going to check up your teeth generally. Gotta see if you have any cavities. I know it's a doctor's appointment, but we have referrals to send you to other places in case we spot something that we deem, not good or infected or anything. Alright, so what I'm going to need you to do is you're going to open your mouth and I'm going to put this down on your tongue and I'm going to lower it down so I can see around. Alright, so go open it up. Alright. Let me get the flashlight in here just to see. Okay. So, I'm not noticing any cavities that are like horrible yet. Like your teeth are not falling out disgusting, okay? But I did see one that probably needs to be watched up on your upper molar in the back. I don't know the name of it because, again, that's not my profession here. But I can give you a referral to go to the dentist and they will actually give you a discount on price because I sent you there. Rather than you going in yourself, because you noticed it. Does that sound good? Alright, before we clean your teeth real quick, let's write that down. Let's get your referral down. Alright, so I got your name, I got everything down. Okay, referral to the dentist for a cavity. Alright, so that's your referral. Make sure you keep it tight on you. You can go to the dentist whenever you need to. It's not a set date or anything like that, so you should be good. Alright, you just walk in anytime, or call them up and ask, like, my doctor gave me a referral, yeah. Be sure to name me as well so they do know that I sent you. Okay, so we're gonna do a just general cleaning on your teeth because I did see a buildup of plaque there. And then we're gonna wash out your mouth with some mouthwash, alright? So, what we're gonna do here is we have this toothbrush. It has not been used, okay? We always make sure we get new toothbrushes. And yeah, so we're just gonna go in. Let's run it under some water real quick. Alright. And the toothpaste that we use, you cannot see it because it's this kind of clear form toothpaste. And it's not like that traditional blue and white toothpaste. You see this one you can't actually see, and it makes your teeth shine insanely bright, alright? But not like crazy, okay? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Makes them look good. Okay, so just open wide and I'll start cleaning them for you, alright? Get back there. And up on the front teeth here. Okay. And down on the lower ones here. Yeah, I didn't see anything of note here. But again, just make sure you're brushing your teeth well, and you should be good. Alright? Sound good? Yeah. I know I'm not your dentist, but again, I like to make sure my patients are good. Alright, we have 2 more things that we're gonna do, and it has to do with like your mouth and your teeth, and then you're good to go home, alright? And this is gonna be free of charge because again, this is just a checkup. This isn't anything major. I'm just helping you out, Alright. So to make sure that you don't have bad breath, we have some mouthwash here, which it's almost out. When you come back here, the receptionist that brought you in might not be there no more. Let's put it at that, alright? So we have the mouthwash here, and all that we're going to do there. I'm going to give it to you real quick, alright? So just open your mouth and, alright. So just swish that around for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. And when you're ready, put that back in the cup real quick. Alright. Okay. So, we got your mouth cleaned. Is it feeling fresh? Is it feeling good? Yeah, okay. That's good. So, one more thing, because I noticed it, due to it being dry outside, like, I mean, really dry, and it was cold, I noticed that your lips were kind of, like, really chapped and cracking, so we're gonna give you a fix for that real quick, alright? Alright. So right here we have just a tiny little lip balm. Very, very small. This is a little one that we give out to most of our customers or our patients. Just in case if they need them. This is strawberry flavored, alright? So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this very quickly to your lips, alright? And done. Alright, we're finished, okay? So, you can take this home if you want to. Do you want it? Yeah, you take it. Okay. So I'll just leave that right there for you, right by your referral. And you can you're good to walk on out, you know? You ain't gotta pay for this today, but if you have anything else that you need to come in for, if you need to call in and it's a bit more serious, let us know and we'll let you back in. Alright? Okay. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Yeah. Just call me back when you need to get another appointment, okay? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to hang up, alright? I got a customer. Alright, you have a good day, okay? Yep, talk to you later. Hi, and welcome to the Cranial Nerve Exam Clinic. My name is Dr. Midwest, and what do you need today? Cranial nerve exam. Okay, so we're just gonna get some general information down for you real quick, and then we can be on our way, okay? Alright, so first, would you mind telling me your full name, first and last? Okay. Alright, and now I'm gonna need your address and your email, okay? Address first, okay. Alright, and your email. Okay, and do you want me to also put down your phone number? Yeah, okay. That'll let us know when you can be available to come back in, okay? Yeah. Okay. So, we have everything written down. So, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to check your eyesight, okay? That is the first thing we're going to do, so just sit down, relax. Just stay there for a second. And let this paperwork away, okay? Alright, okay, just relax again. So, the first thing that we are going to do to check for your eyesight is I'm going to hold up a number 1 through 5 on my fingers, and you are just going to tell me what number that is, okay? So, just watch this hand, okay? Good. Very good. Good. Okay. Very simple, right? Okay, so next up we are going to test your vision with this flashlight. Now, I'm not going to turn it on because it does work, but look. I don't think I should be shining that in your eyes. So, we're just going to do a simple following test. All you're going to do is follow the flashlight, okay? Just look at the flashlight. Just pay attention to it, okay? Try to look at that yellow dot in the middle. See that yellow dot? That's what you want to look at. And just keep following it, okay? It's gonna get farther. Can you still see it? Yeah, okay. Just keep following it. And it's gonna get closer. Can you see the letters inside? Yes? Okay. Alright. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, so one more test. Okay. So we're gonna do one more test, like with my fingers. So you're gonna see my fingers right here, okay? Just tell me when they go out of your vision, alright? So just tell me when. Good. Okay. Good. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Good. Alright. Good. Okay. We're not gonna do that too much because you know that's pretty simplistic and I see that you're getting it all right. So yeah. So next up, we're gonna do a simple test where you're just going to look at the object and tell me what animal it is, okay? Does that sound fair enough? Yeah, okay. So, first animal. See him right there? Could you tell me what animal that is? Don't worry about his tie. I'm not sure why he's wearing that. Pig. Yep, that is correct. Good, very good. Next up. Can you tell me what this is? What do you think this is? There's a close-up. Alligator head. That's correct. For the next one, I'm going to show you multiple because you might not know what it is on the first one, but the general shape of the object is what it's going to be, okay? So I'm going to show you 3 of the same animal, but again, they're going to be different. But this might give you a better idea as to what animal I'm referring to, okay? Got it. So here is the first one. This is the first one. Just take a good look at it, okay? I mean, you can see the details on it, but you should worry about what the shape is, alright? What this looks like. Okay. Next one. As you can see. Same shape, correct? That is correct. See the ears. Now I guess the animal that this is referring to doesn't really look like that, but I feel like you should have a general idea. And here's one more. And this one we can take the head off. So if you like specifically want to look at the head, as you can see. Do you know what animal it is? Bunny rabbit. That's correct. Good job. Very good job. You got all of them correct. So, let's put those back inside over here. And now we are going to begin the next test, which I'm going to be testing what colors you can see, okay? To see if you are colorblind or not. Alright, so first up, can you tell me what color SpongeBob is? SpongeBob. Specifically his body, not like his eyes or his cheeks. Yellow. Just like an actual sponge. Correct. Okay. Now, on the topic of SpongeBob, what about Squidward? Could you tell me what color Squidward is? Very big head. Blue. That is correct. So there he is. Now, next up, could you tell me what color this controller is primarily, not counting the thumbsticks? What color do you think this is? Pink. That's correct, pink. Now, I want you to look at the side, okay? Do you see that line there? It's gonna show a color, and I'm gonna start changing through the colors, and you're gonna tell me what the color is, okay? What is that? Blue. What about now? Pink. What about now? What about now? Rainbow. That's correct. One more. Did you see it? It was red. Red. If you didn't catch that, I'm sorry. It has a bit of a time limit to it. But it seems you got your colors correct as well. So we're gonna do a few more tests and you should be good to go because you're getting everything correct and you're getting it right, which is very good for you. It shows you don't have really anything to worry about at the current moment. So here, we have two Sharpies, okay? This one is like blue and this one's red, okay? And now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna orientate these back and forth and you're gonna tell me which one's bigger, okay? So could you tell me which one's bigger? Red or blue? Which one? Red? Good, 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 good. Okay. What about now? What about now? Which one's bigger? Blue. Good job, good job, good job. Now, which one is closer to you? Closer to you. Which one's closer? Which one's closer? Blue again, blue again. Okay, okay, okay. One more time, one more time. You just gotta tell me which one's closer, okay? Which one's closer to you? Red, red. Good job. Good job. Can you hear this? Yes, you can. You can. Okay, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Alright. So, now, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you to follow a color, and you need to watch that color specifically, okay? So you're either going to follow blue or you're going to follow red, okay? I'm going to tell you which one, and then when I tell you to switch, you need to switch, okay? And don't look at the other color, okay? No matter how much you want to. So first, we're gonna start with blue, okay? So just look at blue, look at blue, look at blue. Don't look at red. Do not look at red, okay? You see blue, see how it's tapping red, but don't look at red, don't look at red. And then switch, 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 switch. So don't look at blue. Just watch red, okay? Watch it. And then there's blue, and then there's red. And switch one more time. Don't look at red. Do not look at red. Alright. Seems like you followed that pretty well. Sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. But it seems that you did pretty good. Next up is going to be another vision test, but it's also going to be a test where you're going to tell me where objects are, okay? So here we have a Mario wallet, okay? A Mario wallet. Now, as you can see, there's many shapes here, okay? But what you're going to do for me is you're going to tell me how many shapes you see of a specific object, okay? So, if I were to ask you, and mind you, I want you to say an object that's like all the way there. So if I told you how many coins are there, we would not count this one, okay? Because it's kind of cut off. Or like this one, that's a coin, and that's a coin. But I feel like it shouldn't count, so it should just be 2. Okay, so how many mystery blocks are there? Mystery blocks. 1, 2, 3, 3. Right there, okay? Now again, we're not gonna count the ones that are cut on the side, okay? How many POW blocks are there? Those are the blue ones with the word POW on them. Just look. 1, 2, and if we were counting it, it would be 3, but we're not going to count that. So, 1, 2. So, there's 2 POW blocks, and 2 coins, and 3 mystery blocks. Okay. Now for this one, we're going to count if it's cut off a little bit, okay? How many many bricks are there? The little brick blocks. Let's go fast, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them, that's all of them. So, 2 coins, 3 mystery blocks, 2 pow blocks, 5 bricks, okay? Now, in total, so this is combining more than one item you see, okay? How many mushrooms are there? So take one look, take one good look. And we're gonna cut off ones, except for this one at the top. We're not gonna count them, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mushrooms, 6 mushrooms. Alright. I think you did pretty good on that. That one's a bit more different than what I would usually do. Also, this really is a wallet, as you can see. I'm not going to open it, but... Okay, for the final test, I'm going to draw some shapes and some numbers, and you are going to tell me what they are, okay? So, first shape. What is that? It's kind of rushed, but what is that? A triangle. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, now don't worry about that shape anymore, okay? We're gonna go to the next one. Right beside it. What shape is that? Circle. Good, 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 good. Now, what number is that? 14, 14. Good job, good job, good job. We're gonna do one more number and one more shape, okay? What number is that? 31. Good job, good job. And now we're gonna do one more shape, okay? What shape is that? What shape is that? Square. That's correct. Alright, well, I would say that this was a pretty good success. You got most, if not everything, correct. It didn't seem like you really struggled on anything. So yeah, if you need to come back in sometime, let me know. And that's it. I hope you have a good day. See ya. Hey, have a good day. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy the games that you got. Oh, what's going on? I didn't see you here. How are you doing? Welcome to the game store. Are you looking for anything particular today, or are we just gonna like go through the basic stuff of what's in this store? Okay, it's your first time here. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff. We have classic games, we have figures from video games, we have controllers, consoles, anything you can really think of we got here. Okay, you're interested. So before we get started, do you want to get a discount with the subscriber membership? Yeah, okay. So basically I'm just gonna need a few credentials of yours here. So yeah, let's get that entered real quick. So first off, what's your name? Okay. What is your email? Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna need your phone number and your address. Okay. Okay, and your address now. Alright, so we got you entered into the system. So, today you're gonna get a slight discount on everything that you purchase, as well as maybe like an extra gift. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. So, what is the first thing that you were interested in looking at? You just want to look at some games? Okay. Do you want to start at the old games and then work your way up to the new games? Like newer consoles? Yeah? Okay, let's do that then. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the PlayStation 3 games, and up first we have Fallout New Vegas. So, Fallout New Vegas is about a courier, I believe that is the naming, like a messenger, okay? And basically, you were supposed to be holding on to this item called the platinum chip, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. And let's just say it's an item that everybody wants in the wasteland. It is a post-apocalyptic game. It is definitely very cool, honestly. There was a lot of these games, as you've probably heard about. I'm even wearing a Fallout shirt. I have a Fallout shirt on right now. I am a big fan. But in my opinion, I will say New Vegas is probably my least favorite. Kind of a controversial topic for some people. But I have my reasons. I'm also a Fallout 3 fan, so that could be the reason for that. But yeah, a lot of people want that chip or whatever, and they will go through great lengths to get it, and you're going to end up having to side with one side or the other, and I'm pretty sure there's like a big war that takes place. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. It's definitely really good for its time, for how old it is. This sticker right here says it's $10, but it's actually $5. This was a pre-owned game. And on the inside, you do get the included, like, original manual and stuff, as well as the game. So, do you want it? No. You'll have to think on it. Okay, that's fine. We have many, many games to go through today. So if you don't want it, that's alright. Okay. Next up, we have Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, I'll be honest with you, with Batman, I've never really played any of the Batman games, and I know that is also something that might be a little crazy to say. This is the only one I've actually played. This is like the first one out of the Arkham series, I'm pretty sure. I did really enjoy this game. It's just your normal beat-em-up game with puzzles and stuff. And the bosses are very interesting. I can't remember the story a whole lot because it's been so long, but you know, it's Batman. If you understand the concept of a Batman game or movie, it's gonna follow the same things, you know. Again, in this game, you're gonna get the manual, as well as the game. This game is also $5. All PlayStation 3 games are gonna be $5. Do you want to try it? You do? Okay. So, that is $5 right here. We'll put everything off to the side, everything that you want, okay? Alright. Alright, next up we have Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3. Now, despite me owning these games in my store, I actually have not played these games. I have played the first one, but these have been in my backlog of the, you know, mini games that I have to play. The first game was absolutely amazing. I love the twist that it took, you know, with, you know, finding the treasure and then finding out it's cursed. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure every game is like that, but I can't be 100% positive on that. I just know that these games are very, very good. PlayStation Classic, you know, you're not going to get these anywhere else unless you have a computer. And nowadays you can play I think it's the Nathan Drake collection, I believe, where you can play every single game. But if you want that more classic feeling, you're going to go for the originals. You know what I mean? So this is also Uncharted 3 Game of the Year edition, so it's going to come with a code for DLCs. I'm not exactly sure if it's used or not, because again, this is pre-owned, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is a bundle, so this is going to be $10 for the 2 games. I know there's not really a deal on that, but you get the DLC from the Game of the Year edition. So, do you want these? No? You've never played the first one? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. You definitely wouldn't want to start on a sequel, you know? Next up, we have Diablo 3, and it actually, you know, it is $5. I'm not really sure who put these stickers on here, but sometimes the prices isn't right on them. So, Diablo 3, you know, just like any other Diablo game, it's about the good and the evil, you know, angels and demons kind of thing, where you gotta kill, I don't know if in this game you kill, I think it's like the father of hatred or something, you know, I don't really know the main story all that much, but they are absolutely fantastic RPG games nonetheless. I've heard that they've been doing remasters of the original games and releasing them, so that's really cool. But again, this is Diablo 3. I don't know if the online servers are still up for PlayStation. I'm not exactly sure, because this is the original. They did remake this for the PS4, and I think that is still online. But as far as PS3, not sure. Do you want this? You do? Okay. So this is also going to be $5. And once again, game and the guide are in there. Alright, we have 2 PlayStation 3 games left, only 2 left, so hopefully you might like them, you might not, you know. So next up we have Call of Duty Black Ops, the original, okay? Fantastic game, fantastic game. You know, it's got the zombies, it's got multiplayer, and it's got the campaign. What more could you ask for, especially nowadays? Call of Duty's having a rough time. Let's be for real here. And the person who brought this in got it at Goodwill for $4, so sadly, they got a better deal than you did, because I hate to break it to you, but all games are $5. And I don't say that to be mean or nothing, but we gotta make a profit, you know? So, do you want this game? No? Alright. It's completely fine. And again, I don't even know who got that from Goodwill for $4. Alright, the last game in this game is a hidden gem. Not many people even know about it. It's a game that is not rare, but it is something that you normally don't see out in the open, alright? Skate 2. This game, and I'm gonna be for real with you here, just us two, okay? It's better than Skate 3. I said it. I said it. The environment, the story, the deal, everything about this game is superior. This is a game where you're fighting back against the police, you know? They're trying to take over the city so you can't skate anymore, but you rebel against that. And that's why this game is so special. You can hire people in the game to help you bring back skate spots, you know, and then it also has the classic skate, you know, mechanics, so movement and stuff, as well as the missions where you gotta do specific types of flips and stuff. But it's amazing. It is so good. It has what Skate 3 doesn't have, because Skate 3 is like, you took over the city, now everybody's skating, but this game, you're fighting back. As you can see on the back, the skate revolution continues. Amazing game. Do you want it? Oh, you've never even heard about this game? Okay, yeah. So this game doesn't come with a guide. As far as we know, I don't have one. But this is also $5. You want that? Okay. Alright, next up we're gonna go through the Xbox 360 games. Now, we have an insane collection of games in total, but we're just gonna try to quick fire through them real quick so we can get to the other stuff, you know. You guys can look at these on your own time if you come into the store again, you know. But I'm just showing off some of the ones that are like the ones I like, or the ones that I feel like you should play if it's your first time playing them. So yeah, let's get through these real quick. So we have Far Cry 3, my favorite out of the series. It does not even compete. The story is amazing, character development amazing. The game is not in here. With Xbox games, we're not exactly sure why some aren't in the case and some are, but if they aren't, we'll just get them in the back in case you need them. Do you want Far Cry 3? No? Alright. That's okay. It's not your favorite. I hear ya. Alright, next up, Dead Rising 2. In my opinion, it's good. Never got through the whole game. But Dead Dead Rising 1 is better. Again, I'm sorry. Amazing game though, do not get me wrong. Like, it's good. It's a zombie game. What more do you want? Alright, do you want this game? Yes, okay, all these games are $5 as well, so. Skyrim. Man, a classic. Skyrim is amazing. Do you want this game? Yes? Okay. Next up, we have GTA. Now, before I sell you this, or even try to, I need to check something. So, you're not going to be able to buy GTA. If you're wondering why, the person who brought this in forgot to put the second disc in. Like, what the heck? So, to save you from getting scammed like I did, I will not be selling you GTA 5. Does that sound good? Alright. Now this next game I'm showing you, this game has a deep place in my heart, as it was the first shooter game I ever played, and by far is probably one of my favorite just standalone games that never got a sequel. Bulletstorm. Wow, this game takes me back. Unbelievably good. It's very, very hard to explain what goes on in this game, but I will tell you, it's like Borderlands. If Borderlands and like Call of Duty had a baby. Fantastic game. Do you want to try it? You do? Hey, that's what I like to hear. And last up, we have none other than Skate 3. Again, Skate 2 is amazing. However, this game holds up way better to time because Xbox allows you to play this on Xbox One with 60 frames per second capability. So that's definitely something you would want, you know what I mean? Definitely the smoother of the two. Do you want to try this game as well? Yes? Okay. Alright, next up we have PS4 and PS5 games because they're compatible on both ends. So let's get through these very quickly. The Last of Us Part 2. Incredible story, but it doesn't beat Part 1. Part 1 is just the superior of the two, you know what I mean? Because it's the original story. Do you want this? No, you've already played it. Alright. Next up, Assassin's Creed Mirage. One of the newest Assassin's Creed games, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want it? No? Alright, that's fine. So this is actually Spider-Man, as you can see. If you didn't know, you can flip the inside out and reveal a secret artwork. Do you want Spider-Man? Yes, okay. Next up, we have Minecraft, a classic, a staple, if you will. Now, if you purchase this is a reason why. And by the way, PlayStation 4 games are $5 and PS5 games are $10, okay? So remember that. This game, the reason why you would want to get this is because it comes with 3,500 tokens. That is the in-game currency for those who are unaware. So if you have that in-game currency, you can buy DLCs, you can buy skins. You want that? Yeah, that's a good deal. That's what I'm saying. Alright then, next up we have Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition. This comes with all the DLC you'll ever need for the game. Now, a lot of people give this game a lot of criticism, but Borderlands 4, we don't even talk about it. This game is far superior than Borderlands 4. Even though the story is a little meh, you know what I mean? Alright, do you want this? No? Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna show you both of these games at the same time because they're a part of the same franchise. Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4. Both fantastic games. Haven't played through Village all the way. And I recently played Resident Evil 2. Amazing game. Absolutely amazing. By the way, played is an understatement. I'm on my 5th playthrough of the game. I'm not kidding. Seriously. Now, I thought I would like to let you know, and I'm going to bring it over here to explain to you what I'm about to say. These games can be played in virtual reality. Yeah. Virtual reality. Virtual reality, virtual reality. Now, how do you play that? I'll show you. This right here is the PlayStation VR 2, and this is how you can play Resident Evil 4 and Village in VR. This has 4K lenses and an OLED screen on the inside, so being in the dark really looks like you're in the dark rather than seeing that kind of light coming through the dark. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is very, very cool, and we're having it on sale right now because not a lot of people buy it. It's only $70 right now. Insane deal. It's normally a couple hundred. So you want that? Okay, so this is $70 and the 2 games are $20, okay? Alright, that sounds good then. Alright, next up we have GTA 5 again, but this time you get the disc. Probably better to get it on PS5 anyways. Do you want to get it? Yes, because you can play it now. Okay, yeah. Alright, we got 2 more games, and they are Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1. Now I will say this, and some people might get shocked. I've not played Red Dead Redemption 2. The story is incredibly long, and I haven't put myself with time to do so, to play the story, because I want to try to play it not all in one sitting. That's absurd, but play it but not play anything else, you know what I mean? Like, get into the story as much as I can. You get what I'm saying? So, if you purchase Red Dead Redemption 2, you're also going to get a map of the game, which is very cool. I'm pretty sure it's still in here. Yes, it is. As you can see, there's the map included. And then you get the 2 discs. Do you want to get both of these? Yes. Okay. Red Dead Redemption 1 is fantastic. I have played Red Dead Redemption 1. This game is so good. Very good. And the story in this game was incredibly long as well. You want to get that? Okay. So the only Xbox games that we have currently in hand right now, we have a lot more. We really, really do. Like I said, with the Xbox 360 games, we have a lot. But we're trying to sell the games in bundles, and this is one of the last bundles available. It's the Far Cry Collection bundle. I'm seeing a game in here that is not Far Cry. Just Cause 4. You know what? I'll throw it in just for you if you purchase it. This is going to come with Far Cry New Dawn, Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 6, and Just Cause 4 for some reason. I don't even know why that was in there. And this is only $20 because these are older games and normally go on sale a lot. They are all really good though. $20. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Okay, so next up, what do you want to look at? Controllers. Okay. So, we only have 3 controllers in stock right now, which is kind of bad. It was Christmas a couple months ago, and we really haven't recovered quite yet. Not many people have been bringing in the games and anything else. So yeah, first up we have a PlayStation 3 controller. This is not a DualShock controller, sadly, so you are not going to be getting the vibration features. But it is 6-axis, so you can still have the motion capability. This controller is only $5 because, again, it is not DualShock. Do you want it? Yeah, okay. The controller I'm going to show you is this one. So, this is an Xbox Series S or X controller. It was just brought in today, but it has some pretty major flaws to it. Like, the joysticks are kind of like messed up. I'm not really sure what's up with them. The side panel is kind of falling off. I don't really know what's going on here. And the back is missing and appears to have stickers on it or something. I don't know. So this controller is also going to be $5 because I'm kind of confused as to what happened to it. Do you want it? No. I mean, I honestly agree. I might have to throw it out or use it for parts, you know? Yeah, alright. And last up, so this is the most recent controller that has been modified and brought in by my team. And this is a controller that we've been actively testing to make sure it works perfectly fine. And I gotta say, it's amazing. So I highly recommend that if you want a good PlayStation controller for PS5 exactly, for the PS5, this is going to be your controller to get. This is the controller. So here is our newly modified controller that we created. So this has these new controller thumbstick grips as well as resistance rubber bands in the bottom for better turning and movement if you're playing a first-person shooter. It also has translucent buttons, translucent touchpad, even translucent triggers on an all-black finish all around. Overall, it is a very, very good controller, and didn't bring it up, but this has Hall effect joysticks on the inside, so stick drift will never be an option for you anymore. This is really your best bet if you ever want to get a controller for PlayStation. So do you want to get one? Yes? Okay, this is only going to be $25. Again, it's still a really good deal because these controllers were pre-owned and then we do the modifications on them. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay, $25. So lastly, I'm going to show you some video game figures that we have for sale from different games and franchises that maybe you might be interested in, alright? Yeah, okay. So first up, I have two Funko Pops to show you that are from video games. We have a lot more in our collection, but I'm only going to show you two for now. If you ever want to see more, just come back and tell me, alright? Okay. First up, we have a Golden Vault Boy from Fallout 3. As you can see, this was a GameStop exclusive, but people are allowed to bring in their Funko Pops to us and we will buy it for them. It is in very good condition, and I think the gold makes it look really cool. Fun fact, the first ever Funko Pop that I purchased was a Fallout 3 Funko Pop of a suit of power armor. All Funko Pops are $7, so do you want this one? Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so next up, we have a Claptrap Funko Pop from Borderlands. If you've played Borderlands, you definitely know who this is. He's in every single game. Definitely a fan favorite for how dumb he is, you know. He's supposed to be funny. If you had to ask me what my favorite character was from Borderlands, it's definitely Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. Love his character so much. So yeah, do you want this one as well? Yeah, okay. So that's $7 for both of those, okay? Alright. Okay, so for the first video game figure that we have for sale, it is Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. That game is amazing, and if you are a fan of that game, this figure is going to go perfect in your room. He's made of really high quality plastics, and even though his stand is hollow, he's never going to fall over. You can see his face in there, but I mean, it's really cool, the little hidden blade. Very awesome. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure he's friends with Leonardo da Vinci in the game. He's the one that makes him all his tools. So yeah, this is very cool. All figures are going to be $30 for figures. So do you want this one? No, not really a big fan of Assassin's Creed. That's alright. Okay, on to the next figure. So next up, this isn't really a figure from a video game, but it is a figure from a movie. This is Venom. I know he's not just from movies, but I'm just saying that like pop culture, you know. So this this is actually a controller holder. So you would put your controller in his hands right here. And yeah, he's very cool, very heavy as well. As you can hear, he's solid. I'm assuming he's like a vinyl figure, but he's very cool. Do you want him? No. Yeah, I mean, he is cool, but if you don't have it, a lot of controllers to hold, you know, he's never gonna really be holding a controller. Alright. Next up, we have a figure that I personally think is amazing. It is so cool. Now, I'm only selling you the figures, but you can buy collector's edition versions of these items and get other things like posters and notebooks and stuff. But here is the Far Cry 4 Pagan Min statue. This thing is so cool. He's sitting on the elephant throne, sitting on its trunk. And he has guns next to him, like a rocket launcher and an AK-47. And as you can see, Far Cry 4. Sadly, the one like Far Cry game I don't have on disc to sell for you guys. Now something really cool about this is there is a hidden compartment in the back right here. And if you open it up, you'll see a very small piece of paper. So what does that paper say, you might ask? It reads as follows. Feed a man a demon fish. He eats for a day. Teach a man to demon fish. He gets eaten. That is really what it says. Right here, as you can see. It's probably a little bit hard to read. It's very small. But this comes in every single one of these collector's editions, and it does say different stuff for different people. You think that's cool? Yeah. So do you want this figure? Yeah. I'm not surprised. It's amazing. So yeah. And the last figure I have to show for you is the biggest figure that we own in the store currently, but it is also one of the coolest figures. This is Maximus from the Fallout TV show on Amazon. It is genuinely so cool. It is also very heavy. Like, this is a heavy figure. It looks exactly like the power armors from Fallout. And it even has a replaceable head, which you can have Maximus's head on, which will be included if you do purchase this. So do you want this? Yeah, okay. So that is everything that is in our shop. Thank you for coming in. You got everything that you wanted, so now we're going to be calculating your total, and then you'll be good to go. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to use my calculator. So, for the PS3 games, it is $15. Xbox 360 games were $20. You spent $70 on the PlayStation VR 2, as well as $14 on the Funko Pops. It was $15 for PlayStation 4 games, and then it was $40 for the PlayStation 5 games. The Xbox One games were $20 for the bundle. The controllers were $25 because you just bought the PlayStation modded one, and the two figures was $60 for the two figures that you've purchased. And in total, for that, you have spent $279. Now, again, I said that you were going to get a deal or a free gift, but I think I'll give you the deal because it is a bit expensive. I'm going to give you, let's see if I do the math here. I will sell you all these items for just $200, so we can take about $80 off plus tax. So for total, it's going to be $200. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'll take the money. Alright, let's see. Alright, you're good to go. Well, guys, that is the end of the compilation video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that these are videos that I uploaded on my channel, but I know some people really do like compilation videos and being able to watch all of them on one video rather than having to go from one video to the next. Again, thank you so much for 400 subscribers. You guys are amazing. I cannot believe we have hit this amount of subscribers this quickly. It's kind of insane to me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in another video. See ya.